People, Smitty at the shop. It's early Sunday morning. What's on hand today? Chores. We got chores to do. I got to get them done by 3 o'clock because I'm going over a friend's house for a gathering. Spent the majority of the day yesterday on the street glide, which we had a blast. We went all out to Pennsylvania and rode around, had a great time. Here's the list today. We're gonna dust the excavator off. I got to untarp it because it's been sitting all winter. Untarp it, get it fueled, get it on the trailer, get it over to Mom's house. Mom is putting some privacy shrubs or something, and I don't know. And she's got particularly rocky soil over there. So rather than bring a shovel and a wheelbarrow, I'm just going to bring the excavator. I'm going to dig a half a dozen holes for her over there, and then we're going to load the excavator back up, bring it over to Kelly B's house, where we're going to be doing an underground downspout setup on one side of her house for the gutters. Those things are French drains, those underground drain systems. Man, that's a heated topic on the old tube. But between Apple Drain and French Drain Man and a miscellaneous bunch of other guys out there doing it and putting videos up on it, I should be able to do it wrong. So stay tuned. Well, one of the things I thought I'd be doing on this holiday weekend was getting rid of my scrap metal pile. Forgetting it was a holiday weekend for everyone and that the scrap yard would be closed. Ah, well. All right, let's get these things out of here. Lovely Japanese knotweed. I'll tell you what, mom and dad, and they're probably physically in better shape than I am. They keep this place impeccable. What are they, 80, 83 and 85, or 82 and 85? Dad being a little older. There's the trees we're planting. We'll plant them over there. You can see that spray painted rectangle. There's the generator outlet I put in a couple of weeks ago. They keep this place impeccable. That's mom's touch and dad's hard labor. All right, let's get a couple of holes dug here. Look at this. I haven't been in the backyard this year. Beautiful. They do a stunning job. They're fortunate at this lot where they live to have Forever Wild on this side of them, which goes about a quarter of a mile or so before the next building site. This is a fairly new neighborhood, although they've been here 3-4 years, 5 years. And then Forever Wild behind them as well. So that's nice. Then you got Mike, their neighbor over here. That's what they're planning him some privacy. My mother says they won't be around to enjoy it, but the next people will. God love her. She's a good woman and a good mom. All right, stand by. All right, super simple ditch over here. She didn't want 4 separate holes. She wanted a ditch so that we could place the trees strategically. You know, we're a foot down, foot and a half down, probably a little deeper than we even need to be. Spoils over here, topsoil over there, so we'll be able to reuse that around the base of the trees. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to load the machine back up and get ready to bring it to Kelly's, because I'm not going to really need it to backfill this stuff. I'll be able to do that by hand. Okay. And there you have it. All planted. Mom will come in here and do her thing with some compost and some chips and all that stuff. And then we'll sit back and watch them grow. All right. On to the next one. All right, boys and girls, this is what we got going on. We got our dug, yeah, hello. We've got our ditch rough dug. Obviously, we've got to play with the, yeah, holy hell, my brain is just not working today. We got to play with the pitch and get that right. We're a full bubble heading downward on this first piece. I'm just going to screw it on there and backfill this front section. I got to clean out there, and then we're going to start running pipe until we come up to that second gutter. We'll have to tie into that with a Y, and then we'll pretty much go cranking away from there. So here's what we got here. We got an adapter directly to the gutter, to our clean out with a screw off cap, and shoo. All right, well, here's where we're at. That's the front of the house. That's our clean out. That's the first downspout that comes down. Obviously got the second one there. We're at a full bubble down slope as we follow the garage. And then we're going with the natural slope of the property. It naturally goes downhill. We're gonna extend out another 30 feet, then we'll put our pop-up valve down there on the end. I know, pop-up valves, you need to do this, you need a trash bin. It's getting a pop-up valve. And that'll be that. Oh, look at Kelly's. That's the truth is I didn't run the excavator.
I did this all myself.
All right. We got to run back to the store, get 3 more lengths. And then we'll be wrapping this thing up. That's sexy. So is that.
I like the whole water.
That's sexy too. You can see we've drilled our little 3/8 drain in there, which is going into our pile of stone. It's like drawing blanks. If we're going, you can see that we've drilled our 3/8 hole there, which will allow standing water to drain into our pile of stone, which is underneath it. All right, time for the pop-up valve. All right, that's it for today. It's quitting time. There's basically the finished product. It's a shame. I mean, she got some great soil up here next to the house. And the main reason we buried the downspouts is because she wants to turn this into more driveway. So eventually we're going to strip this topsoil off of here, put some stone down. Probably in the next several weeks, I'll bring the skid steer over here and level this off, strip some of the soil. And then as it goes down the hill, you can see I haven't really rake that out yet because it's just pure sand. And then ultimately we'll be building a retaining wall for her, kind of a semicircle to hold all this stuff back. But it depends on what the boss says. I think she's giving me the rest of the day off. We're gonna test it out now. All right. Of course, the real test will be when it rains. Yeah, go ahead. We'll probably beat the water down there. Let it fly, Kelly. Okay. I can't hear her. What we'll probably do here is, put some big rocks around it and maybe some more stone, just so it doesn't get hit by the lawnmower. Do, 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 do. It's like watching paint dry. Well, it's a pretty long run. It'll take It'll take a minute or two. Did you check the hose? Make sure it's coming out the end and not filling up the basement. I don't know how she puts up with me. She is a hard-working woman. Super patient too. Huh? It's coming out now. I mean, it's trickling out. I mean, it's not, it's kind of, there she comes. That's good. That's kind of anticlimactic, but there's the idea. That pops up, lets the water out. And what happens is that's why we drilled that little 3/8 hole in the bottom of the elbow. So there's no standing water in there, particularly in the winter. What'll happen is it'll drain down into that bed of rocks that we put there. And that'll do them. Probably what I'm going to do on both of these, this one and the one over on the other side, is just add some more stone so we're not getting a ton of erosion. That's it. All right, people. Smitty not at the shop. Damn, what a beautiful day it was today. Hope everybody had a great Memorial weekend.